We are live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Tales of Ashes Cookies.
Woo!
That
I would
sounds
like
so
to-
dirty.
It's supposed to.
Is
I love
it?
it now.
This whole time it was dirty?
Oh.
That was one of the most Ash reactions
It
I've ever
really
seen
was.
from Jen. Why is it dirty? Thank you to my players for always being awesome and for being here and joining us on the journey. Let us get started. 20 a.m. in the realm of Theruginia. Magic has never been as pervasive and influential throughout the land as it has been these last few years. The event known as the Great Emancipation of Magic saw an unknown entity release a large amount of arcane energy into the world, specifically the region known as the Epigen, which contained the kingdoms of humans and halflings. At the same time, the race of elves, the guardians of magic, and their half-elf brethren mysteriously disappeared, leaving the humans, now led by the half-elf king, Medrinian Faryaris, to adopt both the legacy and the burdens of the elves. This era in history since the emancipation has seen many shifts, discoveries, conflicts, opportunities for all people within the realm. Our story picks up with a group of adventurers known as Ash's Cookies. They have faced dangers beyond what most others in the realm could fathom. Their current adventure has granted them a trip out to sea. Under the contract of the Order, the four booked passage on the Depth Maiden, led by the turtle Captain Kraken, and have now sailed on the seas for 18 days and have encountered some once-in-a-lifetime events. Their most recent course has brought them to yet another uncharted island. As the morning came, Freebird and Thud took one more look at the magical amulet that identified itself as Bloodheart. After some teasing, Freebird eventually came to an understanding with the item, as it promised great power and guidance in achieving Freebird's desires, and asking nothing in return but to be used. Freebird then attuned, gaining a better understanding of what the item is and the powers it bestows. They then went ashore on this rocky island with inconsistent terrain and 2 large pointed spires at the center. The group investigated the island, with Ash and Freebird walking the shores and finding evidence of items washed ashore from shipwrecks, and Nizo and Thud exploring the expanse of rock formations inland. It did not take long for the group to come into contact with strange, bug-like humanoids that inhabited the island, and while they were suspicious at first, the two groups began to speak in a friendly conversation, inquiring about each other. This led to the bug-like creatures, later identified as Simexals, to invite our adventurers to an offering ritual occurring shortly, where the Simexals take whatever shipwreck items that wash up on shore and offer them to their lord of the island, named Crinix. Our heroes happily joined in, offering a few of their own items to the delight of the Simexals. After the ceremony, the opportunity of meeting Crinix came up, and it was decided that our heroes would return the next day to be led to him. In the morning, Ash noticed that she had lost her necklace of mourning sometime recently and could not find it. It came time to meet their Simexal guide, and the group, was led through the rocky expanse toward the central spires. As they rounded the side of one of the spires to go into the valley in between, the path began to lead downward towards a large pool of water created by 2 large waterfalls pouring out of the side of the spires. The Simexal guide announced their presence and prayed to Crinix, and the waters halted momentarily as the pool subsided, revealing a cavern entrance below. The guide led the group through winding and confusing tunnels with many paths and turns until they reached a large central chamber. The entire chamber was in complete darkness, and so the torch that Thud held only illuminated a portion of the chamber at a time, slowly revealing the interior as the group walked forward. They saw pools of water near the entrance, stalagmites and stalactites lining the cave, and finally dozens of items near the back end of the cave, including weapons, chests, gold, gems, books, each of their offerings, and Ash's necklace. When they reached the end, they finally saw the being known as Crinix. Holding on to 2 large stone pillars was a large, amorphous purple creature with glowing yellow eyes, large beak, and tentacles. Freebird's mind began to make a strange but familiar connection to this creature as it entered their minds with its voice. The group held a conversation with the creature, asking about its nature and origin, gathering that this creature was not of this world, but found its way here after traveling the multiverse. In turn, the creature asked about their reasons for being here, finding out that they were from the mainland. The conversation ended with the creature mentioning its dislike for unwelcome visitors that come for his island, and that their presence has been a warning for him to progress his domain and protection. He asked them to leave if they were not going to help him, as well as warn others to leave him alone, but asked that they each leave him an item of worth before they did. The group looked at each other, attempting to stall having to give him anything, but sensing this attempt, the creature's eyes flashed, and Ash, Thud, and Passion all suddenly rushed up to the creature, seemingly under some sort of hypnosis. And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Hold on. Dice pour.
Oh, yes, the dice pour.
Oh, dice pour!
Oh yes, absolutely.
Now the question is,
I'll give you a dice pour if Ash is not under a spell.
That's actually more of a detriment to your friends, so if you want to risk that,
No. Okay.
you are more than welcome.
Wait, what now? Alright, dice
I
pour,
think
here
we
we go.
missed something there.
I did, we really did. Alright, let's do it. Boop. Volume down. My bad. Alright. Initiative, Yusuf.
All right.
Alright, first roll the new dice. Ooh!
All right. We have, as I recently learned, first opportunity of 30 to 25.
25.
Wow, exactly 25.
14 on the die.
first. All right, we have 25 to 20.
21.
Oh.
Blackjack.
20 to 15.
19.
Right. Okay. That is everyone. Okay. Up first, we have Freebird.
What? No way.
Case. I know, right? So Freebird is going to cast a spell.
We have the same reaction.
He's going to cast Investiture of Flame.
Okay.
Well, that
Was that
sounds
fire magic?
interesting.
You watch as, or let's see, Nizoa, you watch as for the first time the amulet on Freebird's chest flashes red energy. Freebird, in your mind, you hear Bloodheart come through saying, "Oh well, it's time to have some fun, nah?" And
Yeah.
a burst of flame erupts around Freebird. And he almost is encapsulated as flames flicker and lick off of his body. He's glowing in bright energy. The entire, almost the entire chamber is now completely lit up. It's like kind of back to here at this point. That is your action. Let's see.
And I'm going to move up here.
Okay.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I am going to hide, but I'm going to pretend to be a burning bush.
What are you hiding behind, Ash?
No, just
I
I'm
like
going to
it.
pretend to be a
What the
bush.
fuck?
A singing
I
bush.
will let you hide, but I want you to use deception or performance as the check.
Sure. 30. Is that good?
Yeah, that's definitely good. Okay. Yeah.
Like, wait,
all
where
of
did
a
Freebird go? I
sudden-
don't want to do this alone!
Yeah, no, Nizoa, you saw a flash, and then all of a sudden, a burning bush just barrels past you and goes behind Ash.
Oh.
You've never heard of the summon burning bush spell, but I guess Freebird just cast it.
Figure out how to do that.
All right. All right. Yep, that ends your turn. Nizoa, you're up. We have the two non-hypnotized people up first.
This is insane. Okay. All right. I guess we're doing fiery things.
Maybe.
Okay. Move over here. I'm gonna do burning hands.
All right. Is that a save?
Dex.
Dex save. Okay. Dexterity save of 17.
That's half.
Okay. As you
Oh, no.
cast the spell, you watch as the flames begin to burst towards the creature, but just as it is about to reach, the creature moves out of the way with its tentacles. The fire turns around and strikes back towards you. I need you to make the saving throw.
You're doing it again, Will. Stop. 19.
Does that beat your DC?
Oh yeah.
Then you save, but you still take half damage.
I take it.
Yep. Is that what the spell says?
Yes.
Half damage.
So. Oh my god, math. Half of 15. Help me out here.
Half of 15 would be rounding down 7.
Okay.
So you take 7 points
And
of
then
fire.
half of that because I am resistant.
Okay, so you take 3.
Great. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're fine.
All
I
right.
thought it was gonna be a meteor swarm again.
Nope. Nope. You literally watch after you cast the spell and the fire emanates from your hand. It goes around the creature and comes back towards you. What the spell you
Okay.
cast came to strike
That's
you.
new. I like it.
But yeah, that is. Yep.
As my bonus action, I have not used this. I'm gonna make my staff appear. My snake staff.
Okay.
I'm gonna go full on fern.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. It's your turn. We have Passion's turn, but he is hypnotized, so he's just gonna make the saving throw. He fails, I believe.
Wait.
Unless he gets
What
really
did you say
high.
about
With
Passion?
Passion's making the saving throw. Oh wait, sorry, I totally misread that. What's the DC? Oh no, still fails. All right. Ends his turn. Lair action occurs.
But Passion should be taking damage from my area effect.
He does end his turn within 5 feet of you.
Start or end. Start or end.
All right. So roll that damage.
Oh, it's 1d10. 6.
6 points of damage.
But
And
my reasoning behind it was to, give him some damage to break the charm.
correct. And he does repeat the saving throw when he takes damage. Let's see. Target creature repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns or whenever it takes damage. There we go. That'll do it. Passion is no longer charmed. But yes, that ends his turn. So now it is the lair action. And it's going to... The creature suddenly disappears and reappears on top of this spire. Thud. At the end of your turn, you must make a saving throw.
So do I make it now?
Yes, because you are... Well, actually, let's see. No, actually,
I take
first,
the fire damage first, right? So I start my
Wouldn't he,
turn.
wouldn't he get a save to do the first save, and then once he takes damage, he'll get a second save, just like Passion did?
Yeah.
Just so you know, everyone
Yes.
has an advantage, and Will, you have a...
So actually, on your turn, you technically have to run up to the creature, but as you pass Freebird, you do take the damage. So roll damage for Thud.
That's the max. 10.
10. Thud, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Because I know Thud likes it rough.
This is true. That does.
But now you can make the saving throw before you go any further.
Yeah, it's a 9.
9, that does not save. You keep going up to the creature, but you end. That is the end of your turn. Make the saving throw again.
It's 12.
Still does not make it. You still hypnotized, and yep, that's it. That is the end of your turn. Ash, you too have to basically run over Freebird. So roll that damage, Dave.
4.
4. Take 4 points of damage, Ash. You can repeat the saving throw, wisdom saving throw. You're muted.
Cool. That was a natural 1.
Okay. You run up to the creature, and ending your turn, you can make one more saving throw.
And wait, you rolled a natural 1?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
You
have
can't
luck.
roll a natural 1. You can't roll a
That's
natural 1.
I'm a
You're a
hobbit.
halfling.
Okay, so then the first one was 8 plus 8, so 16.
That still fails.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. Second one is a 5 plus 8, so still fails.
Still fails. Alright, that ends your turn. This guy's gonna get the fuck out of the way, because he's not a fighter. And it is the creature's turn. Let's look at this. I need Ash, Thud, Freebird, and Passion to make dexterity saving throws.
Six.
16.
Okay. Thud, what'd you get?
I got a 16, but can I see this coming?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so let me roll my advantage on that for my
Okay.
danger sense. It's 16, still the best.
16, that fails. Ash
6.
fails. Freebird.
Okay, great.
Alright, you take no damage. Thud and Ash, you both take 44 points of lightning damage as a bolt of lightning strikes out of this creature, hits into Ash, then jumps to Thud, then jumps past Freebird and hits Passion.
Excuse the fuck out of you.
Chain Lightning is a horrible spell. Top of the round, Freebird.
Okay, Freebird is going to come down over here. And let me measure it out. Actually, one more space. and he's going to put a wall of fire on the creature.
All
15
right.
foot out across the. Just put it across his face.
Yep. Once again,
Okay,
the
so that-
amulet flashes as fire begins to billow out of the amulet and then shoot forth and create a wall of fire.
Okay, so that's a DC 19 Dex.
See, 19 Dex. No, not at all.
Wait,
Okay.
so
Six.
it hurts us and we don't get to save against being charmed by it?
No, I'm not hitting.
Oh,
you,
you're
I'm hitting
correct.
it.
I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. Yes. Thud and Ash.
I'm not hitting them. I'm not
No,
hitting them.
no, the
chain-
lightning.
chain lightning. Chain
Oh yeah.
lightning.
That was a good point.
Yes.
Cause fuck that.
Is passion.
Should I be concerned that of my D8 I rolled 3 6s in a row? I should probably be concerned about that.
Okay, you have 6s, and then Peter has 6s. This is not.
That's. Oh my god.
That's it.
I hate
that's
that you
it.
rolled
So-
that. You
I hate
fucker.
that you rolled that. That's frightening.
Ooh. Well.
It's 24
from
fire
DM,
damage.
from DM to player, that is very fitting. What'd you say?
24 damage.
4.
I'm creeped out. That's not.
The fire singes into the side of this creature.
Does it look like it does normal?
Yep, it does full damage on him. And it lasts for the duration. All right. Yep. So now a wall of fire is. What direction do you want it going in?
Here, I'll draw it.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to use a bonus action for anything? Oh, sorry. Well, before we continue, Ash, what'd you get?
12.
12. No, God.
18.
You are no longer charmed.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Just beat it.
Like that, Will.
I'm just waiting for it to load. So I refresh the page a little bit. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there we go. Now I see it. Okay, sounds good. All right. Would you like to use a bonus action for anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna make like a bush and hide over here.
Go ahead, roll.
That's not as good. It's only 19.
Fair enough. Does it have...
Oh wait, 19, 21. Sorry, I got to get +2 on that. My bad.
Okay. Sounds good. It's good to know that. Nazoa.
Okay. Can I tell what kind of saves they've been making? Or like.
Being a spellcaster, for the most part, things that spells that control, or spells and magical effects that control people typically are wisdom.
I'm gonna run over to Ash and I'm gonna start shaking her. Snap out of it! And I'm gonna cast Enhanced Ability. And I'm gonna give you Owl's Wisdom, so your next wisdom, you get advantage.
I believe that's only on ability checks.
Who says wisdom checks?
Yeah, wisdom,
That's
like,
not
yeah,
Aw,
ability
dang
checks.
it. Oh, that would have been cool.
You can try to shake her out of it rather than cast a spell.
Can I? Can I just
Yeah,
bitch
if you
slap
want to
her?
try to shake her, yeah, you can. You
Gonna
can
bitch
just
slap
smack her across the face. Sure. Ash,
I
roll,
love you, Ash, but.
roll another saving throw.
It's a natural 20.
Oh, thank
There you
God!
go.
That was a good
You
slap!
are no longer charmed. You
Which
come out.
one's better, Will Smith or
Oh, that
Oh,
was so
jeez.
good! So
Oh
good!
man.
I don't
I
want to
don't
be
know.
Chris Rock though. No.
I don't. Does Nazoa start crying?
No, absolutely not. I'm sorry!
she has to
I'm
get the
sorry.
Oscar after the fight, then she'll cry.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Bring
Ash,
my
What if you got the
There.
Oscar for the fight?
You come out of the hypnosis just to see this large creature above you partially burning on fire.
And me severely hurt by
Yeah,
said fire.
So, do you want to do anything for your bonus action?
Ooh. I know. So much shit, isn't it? Oh no, that says an action, never mind. Nope, that's it.
Alright. Passion's up. Alright, Passion, fucking let's do something. He's gonna but he's gonna begin a counter charm so that everyone has advantage on saving throws against charm. And bonus action, inspire Thud. So Thud, you get a where are you? D10 now. For your Bardic Inspiration. Lair action. What level is... Okay. The creature is going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on the Wall of Fire. And fails. 8 plus 5 is 13. Oh shit, one more would have done it, now that I realize. Nope, it fails. That is the lair action. Thud.
How high up is he?
The stalagmite. So pointing up. Stalagmite is like 10 feet-ish, and it's like grappled like kind of around the side, so like
he's King Kong in it.
so he's still like 5 feet off the ground or so he's still within reach.
It's true. How stable is this stalagmite?
It's holding a 15-foot creature, so pretty strong.
Okay.
It's not like tree thin. It's like a solid.
Pretty
formation.
solid one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not happy, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter rage.
Okay. Bonus action rage.
Not that happy.
That was kind of messed
forever
up.
will your rage be known as not that happy.
Not
Right?
that happy.
I'm not that happy.
I am peeved.
And I'm gonna attack this thing.
All right. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
It's 26.
Definitely hits. Go ahead.
Jeez.
Roll damage.
That's 9.
9. Okay.
Then I will hit him a second time.
All right.
That's a natural 1.
Swing and a miss. The first one connects, cutting through its like stomach area. The other one, it just managed to move out of the way, and you just strike the stalagmite.
Wait a minute. Sorry, that first one though should have been 12 because I didn't add my rage damage.
Okay. So another 3 points.
That second one's definitely a miss.
All right. Ash.
That's all
is
you can do for me.
Yep. Ash, it is your turn. You are no longer charmed. And you see a lot of fire around you, surprisingly.
Ash starts waking up, is really confused, and she like looks around at everyone and says, "I thought we were getting out of here."
I'm not gonna leave you.
Change of plan.
Okay. Then Ash is gonna look back at the creature, and he's going. I'll leave that. Comes around, does nothing.
I know you guys all have advantage. Remember. Here's yelling at us and shit.
Yeah, so Ash is gonna look at the creature and say, "I thought we were just talking!" And is gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Guiding bolts. Okay,
At-
roll to hit.
at
Fuck, it's not working.
at 5th level.
5th level. All right, roll to hit.
Please hit. That is it's a 9 plus 8, 17.
17. That misses.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my advantage.
Okay.
That is a 19, right? Yeah, 19 plus 8, so 27.
There you go. Roll.
All right.
Roll that damage.
Let's do
That's
8
gonna be
d6s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
You're supposed to go in between you count.
Hmm.
God damn it.
That was good.
No, we haven't gotten to them yet,
That was
Dave.
good.
Stop spoiling it.
We're going to
I gotta
Sesame
get
Street next.
Yes! I'm talking about like vampires or something. That's such a...
5, 6,
God damn it.
7, 8. Alright, I had to pull out some Seamy Bell D8s.
86.
Alright.
Lord.
Oh, okay. So that is 7, 5 plus 2, plus 5, plus 2, plus 6, plus 5, plus 3, plus 2, a lot of 2s. Oh, that's total. So 5, 10, 15, 21, 24, 26, 28, 30. 30 points of radiant
30
damage.
points of damage.
And the next attack roll against it
That's
has advantage.
All right. As the fire blazes off to one side, the radiant energy, bright and shining, strikes into the underbelly of this creature and just singes the front. very badly injuring it. Does that end your turn?
No. Oh, wait, hang on. That might end my turn. Yeah, end my turn.
Okay. It is the creature's turn. It's
Can
got
I,
some.
can I hide underneath Thud? Or like behind his?
You're a halfling, so
Chill.
I'm pretty sure you can. If you'd like to try, yes, you can.
Yeah, I just kind of want to hide behind his foot, behind his leg.
Go ahead, roll stealth.
Just to clarify, does that mean anything we hit him with spell-wise is gonna hit her?
Why?
What do you mean?
Because like if it's like his like in a radius or something, would that mean that she would get hit by it? I just want to make sure before I do anything.
If
Like
I hide
Thud?
behind Thud?
Oh, you're hiding behind Thud. I thought you were hiding behind the monster.
That is a Yora thing to do. That is not an Ash thing to do.
Yeah.
I was
but
like,
I
that's
only
not
got
very Ash-like, but
9
okay.
I know, yeah. 9 plus 4, so 13.
Okay. Keep that in mind. It is the creature's turn. He's got some wonderful people in front of him. So he's gonna do a round of attacks.
Damn it!
Great fun. Awesome.
Let's see what we got here. All right. We got 3 people in front of him. He's gonna go. First one is gonna be a bite attack against Thud. That's wow. That just went in between dice. That's a natural 1.
That
So
does
the
not
bite-
hit.
He's gonna go for a tentacle attack against you. 14 to hit.
That's a negative.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
Last one, he's just gonna. You're pissing him off. That's a 15 hit.
And so after that last one, I just do this.
That's in the dice jail now. That ends the creature's turn. Unless he has a bonus action. He doesn't have a bonus action. Does he have a bonus action?
How about we just go with no?
No, he doesn't. Why can't he do Misty Step as a? That makes no sense. Whatever. Freebird, top of the round. Found an
Okay, so-
inconsistency in the goddamn.
Freebird is going to come up over here. And he's gonna do like Home Alone. I'm down here, you horse's ass, and he's gonna shoot fire right up his ass.
Oh wait, he takes damage from the wall of fire first.
Definitely
He
the
ends
first
his
time
turn
I've
back.
ever heard Freebird talk. Freebird, are you sure
Right
that's
up Main
you?
Street.
Blink twice if you need help.
He blinks a million times. First roll the wall of fire damage, because he. I need a new dice for him now. He rolls well though. Rolls 19, so he takes half damage.
15.
15, so 7. Alright, and now you can do your actual turn.
Okay, so he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna angle the fire up at him.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw again. That's a natural 20.
Okay. Well, half.
So half, yep.
Uh, 23.
23.
So half.
Wow. So 11. Singe mark after singe mark appears on this creature, slowly burning away at its flesh. Yeah. All right. That ends your turn, or do you want to do something else?
How high? He's 5 feet up. I can still reach him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to attack him with my bonus action and the Radco's right knife.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
That hits. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
So that's 9 plus another. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 14 necrotic.
14 necrotic. So. All right.
I don't get sneak attack for that, right? Because it's bonus action.
I don't know. I think you still I think it's once per turn. It doesn't matter about what kind of
Okay.
attack it is.
Oh.
Yeah, as long,
Okay,
you have multiple people next to it, so
Okay, so that is. Let's see. That's weird. Roll 2 5s, 2 6s, and 2 1s. So 22, 24? 24 sneak attack?
all right. Oh god. Okay. That ends your turn, Nizoa.
Okay. I am gonna move. Just, around it.
Okay.
And can it make me a con save?
It sure can. Oh, it doesn't. Oh wow. 19.
Come on.
What are you
Damn
casting?
it. Oh, that's annoying. Is it half or no? Let me see. Yes. So I did a
What is it?
moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
3d10 and you take half. Oh no, I dropped a d10.
The creature is going to use its reaction again.
Oh my god.
And going to shoot the moonbeam back at you.
Oh no.
So I
That's how I
need
died
you
the
to
first
make
Only
the
Nizoa.
saving
You
throw
know, why is it always
instead.
me? Is it
It's-
Lorlock?
You're the one that's
Fuck you,
succeeding
Lorlock.
at saving throw on.
Alright,
Ash
let's
hit
see.
it. So if Ash had missed, it would have done it to her, but she hit. So
Well, I fail my save.
okay, so you take the full damage. But the spell goes up and you're
Please
concentrating on it,
roll
so
Bad cat. Of course I roll really well. $19 points of radiant damage.
so you take 19 points of radiant damage, and the moonbeam is currently up on you.
Great. Fun. Awesome times. I fucking hate this
Can't you
monster.
dismiss it as your bonus action?
What?
Can't you use your bonus action to dismiss it? Like, fuck, no! This is what's supposed to happen?
Could I?
It's technically concentration, so technically you can drop it at any time.
I drop it!
Okay. Okay. Spell goes
Could she
away.
have dropped it when she realized that it wasn't going to work?
No,
Eh.
because the creature harnessed the power to shoot back at her. It's not like she
Oh, wait,
accidentally cast
wait.
it on herself.
I can move it as a bonus action.
Within 5
okay,
feet?
yeah, you can.
Should I just move it on him?
You want to? You can, yes.
That's what I do.
Okay,
Yes, you're my favorite person.
okay.
That's why I love having chat.
All right, the moonbeam is now there.
Boom.
Does he still have to save?
He saves at the start of his turn
Yeah,
or end
start.
of his turn?
That's great. I like that.
Start. So once his turn comes around, he will make the save. Passion's turn. No one's being hypnotized, so he's going to drop the counter charm. He's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast. How's everyone looking?
I'm alright. Good.
Good. Okay.
Hang on, he's got to take some
Right.
damage because he's starting his turn in my radius.
No, it's passion.
Oh, passion.
Passion.
Okay, sorry.
Not yet.
I mean, Ash's cookies are smelling a little bit burnt.
Definitely. A little bit crispy.
He's gonna cast Shatter against the creature because Constitution is not strong suit. Where are you? Right there. Yep, Constitution Shatter against 17. It's a 4. 3d8 against the creature. 7, 2, 16. Creature takes 16 points of thunder damage as Passion reaches out at his hand and throws a sonic boom that just bursts out in the cave. Echoes and reverberating against your ears, but wounding the creature. And bonus action is going to inspire Nizoa.
Thanks, Passion.
Well, we've killed lots worse, so let's just get this done.
Trying. It's a D10, right?
Passion's over. Lair action. It's gonna try to dispel that fucking wall of fire again.
I love how we're just all standing next to it.
I don't want to take an attack of opportunity from this thing.
Either.
There's 2 of them, so which one?
The wall of fire, not the investiture.
No, there's 2 walls of fire. They persist.
Yeah, they
The
stay
walls
there.
of fire persist.
Yeah, the one that's up.
There's 2 of them. There's one across his face and one up his butt. His
I thought you were
butt.
using the investiture shooting.
It doesn't say
The
anything about
investiture.
them dropping.
Oh, wait, let me see. You can use your action to create a line of fire. So that it's the wall of fire stays. The investiture is just like a shot.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
But he's going to try to dispel the wall of fire. 17 plus. Well, that already beats it because wall of fire is a 4th level spell. So the wall of fire dissipates. But yeah, that's its lair action. Thud, your turn.
Well, screw this guy. He's not a very nice guy.
What tipped you off to that?
Well, first off, he invaded my personal space by going inside of my mind. I feel incredibly violated by that. So we'll just start there.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
All right, roll that damage.
Those suck.
Oh, wow. So I like these dice now. That's an 8. So... 32?
32 points of damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
Get him, bud.
It's 24.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
$16 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to stab him with my
With your blade arm.
yes.
All right.
$23 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's. Oh wait, no, it's a. Sorry, it's a D6. I'm rolling the wrong dice. So that's 6 damage,
6. Okay.
and that will end my turn.
All right. Ash.
How is everybody looking now?
Fine.
Good? Everyone's fine?
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Okay. Did my radiant
on
damage
fire.
do,
That's true.
like, on a roll fire, or like you're actually on fire?
I'm
You don't
actually on
know where
fire.
Yeah.
Freebird is. All you see is a burning bush running around.
Oh, but it's not hurting you, though.
No,
It's like Freebird in a ghillie suit.
on fire.
Yeah, on fire.
Okay.
He'd make an excellent sniper in hell right now.
I think there's part.
Okay. I get the feeling this is probably going to not go very well. Oh, do I want to do this? Ash is again gonna look at this thing and said, "You should have just talked to us, but now I'm gonna have to banish you." And gonna try to cast banishment on it.
Cast banishment. Oh man, that's a charisma save, right?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. +2. It's not great. No, that is a 9. Shit.
It's what?
First, that's a 9.
Yeah, it's a DC 16. Okay.
First time a player's ever gotten rid of a goddamn. All right, hold on. I need to look at this because this matters.
The target is native to the plane of existence you're on. You banish it to a harmless demo plane. The target, if the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, it's banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If this spell ends before 1 minute has passed, it reappears in the space it left or the nearest unoccupied space.
Oh man.
You should have just talked. And
Oh man, I need to do some research. But in this moment, oh, this music needs to stop. You hear a faint popping noise.
but it doesn't sound like a pop. It sounds like a cookie timer going ding.
And the creature vanishes. The target is banished.
It's a concentration. So Ash is very much sitting there, like starting to sweat, maybe a little bit.
Oh, man.
Maybe not.
Oh,
No,
You got
no,
a 9.
Oh
No.
god, it can't cast. Okay, hold on. I need to
if
do
you
some
send it back-
research.
If you send it back home, wherever it came from, you don't need to concentrate anymore. You were concentrating if it was part of this plane and you had it gone for 1 minute.
If
That's
the spell
different.
ends before 1 minute has passed, it
Yeah,
target
so
reappears.
if you drop concentration before 1 minute.
Okay.
Right.
I'm
Yes, we did.
still concentrating on keeping it away because I don't know.
Guys,
She's
maybe
gonna
we
sit-
should get out of
She's
here.
gonna sit on this rock don't you see all this stuff around here? We just got our asses handed to us a little bit. I mean, I smell a little bit not great because that fire thing that happened to me that I caught on fire sometime. I don't know, but it kind of hurt me a good little bit. There's a bunch of shit here, so go fucking look through that shit while I sit here and I focus on the
Okay,
spot.
on it.
Okay. Okay. I did the research I need. Now it's Ash's turn.
Yes.
Okay. It is the creature's turn.
It doesn't say it gets to try to come back.
I know.
Oh, okay. It stays there.
It stays there. You are correct. That's one round.
But
Freebird,
what?
are you doing?
There's a witness, right?
There is.
Can't have any witnesses.
Nope.
I'm
Fair
gonna go
point.
I'm gonna go over and assassinate him.
Okay, let me just check on its thing real quick. I'm pretty sure I know which one. Yeah, you do that easily. I don't. One hit from you is gonna fucking kill it. I know. Yeah, you do that. It's as you're walking over. It's like, what did you do to him? What did you? And then you just you go up to him and.
Oh, that's right, because they're basically cultists, right?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Nizoa, what do you do?
I run to the shit and start looking through it.
Make an investigation check.
Get over here.
I was yelled at, and Zoa does what she's told when she's yelled at. I got a net one. I'm gonna use my advantage.
Okay.
Is this the treasure that you seek?
9.
9. You notice the Ash's necklace of mourning that you guys saw when you came in.
Okay. You know what? Anything that is gold, I am picking up.
Okay, I'll say with that you managed to pick up 120 pieces of gold.
Okay.
It's Passion's turn, but he doesn't know what the fuck is happening, so he's gonna come over and just like wait for orders. It's the lair action, but he's not in its lair, so it can't take a lair action. Thud.
Yeah, I do the same thing as I was doing. I just go start.
Investigation check. God damn it. You pulled a fucking
I'm
berry.
going to go ahead and use an advantage.
Okay.
We'll take that. That's a 16.
16, you find... Where is it? Oh, no,
Dan, you want me to write this down?
I'm writing it down.
You find a few things that are very reminiscent of ages from the past. You find like a couple books about ancient history. You find a couple like little trinkets that are like very obviously old. You find 2 goggles of night. What'd you roll?
What?
A 16.
A 16?
Yeah.
And fuck me.
Oh wait, I still have my bardic inspiration, so that's a 26.
Well, you have to roll. It's a D10.
Oh, duh. Well then, I'll roll a D10.
Okay.
Well, that's a 4, so that's 18. Or 20. Sorry, dirty 20.
20. Okay, so you also find a cloak. It's a cloak. Let me describe it. It's very finely made cloak, black silk with like faint silvery threads throughout it. So you find that, and then you also find a spell scroll. And when you open it up, you can. Well, you're not a spell. Oh no, you're a bard. You open it up, and it is a spell of this, a scroll of the spell create homunculus. But those are the things you find with that roll.
Nice.
Ash, are you still concentrating?
Yeah, because I don't know what the.
Alright.
Hurry up, because things might. What? Oh, because we're still doing this like an initiative turn.
Yep.
I don't trust this. Everyone get here within 5 feet.
But there's so
what-
much stuff.
What was our
Pineapple.
pineapple, fucking pineapple, fucking Dole Whip pineapple bullshit. Get the hell out of here.
Okay. Yeah, that's your turn. Do you want to
And then
hold an action? Do
I'm
you want
holding
to?
my action to get us all back to the ship with my word of
Okay.
recall that I had prepared.
Okay. Just so you remember, there are. I'm sure this doesn't change your plans, but there are crew members still on the island at camp.
Fuck. Nope.
But camp was right on the shore.
It was on the shore, so if you want, you can
Oh,
teleport
okay.
and then just tell them to come back somehow.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you have a way to contact them.
We have someone that can turn into a fish and swim there and then get them back.
Well, are
Fair enough.
they within sight of the main ship?
They're technically within sight, but they're not close enough. Like they are
Can't
within your sight line, but you can't see them. Like they're too far away to actually see the details.
So they wouldn't be able to see like a colored flag on the ship or something.
No, they could see colored flag. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just saying on any ship, really, if you're telling your coast people to come in, you change a flag on the ship.
There
come
are
back.
a few ways to tell someone to come back. Yes.
That just want to make sure we have that option. Yeah, cool.
I don't
Fuck it.
mind swimming.
I'll walk across the goddamn water and drag him back by the goddamn ears, but we gotta get the fuck out of here. Ash is very upset.
Okay.
She was trying to talk to somebody, and they just like
All right.
did things, and she's perturbed.
That end your
So
turn.
so as soon as everyone is within 5 feet of me, we're total recalling it out of here.
Okay.
No, well, whatever it is, no.
I'm reading this over multiple times to make sure I don't get this right. To make sure I don't get this wrong. And because I want to be fair to you guys. Reading through this, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. For each spell of 4th or higher, you have to make an ability check with the DC. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay, fine. I cast it at 6th level.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I can't. I can't do the recall.
Yeah.
No, it's 4th level.
This creature is able to cast Dispel Magic.
He already did it once.
It has 3 spell slots.
Oh boy.
He's done a lot of spells.
He has 3 more level 3s, 2 more level 3s. He just cast Dispel Magic on itself. Rolled a 17.
All right.
That is above the DC. What I've been going back and forth about is the banishment spell has been cast by you. You are concentrating it while you're on this plane.
Mm-hmm.
He is on a different plane, but the spell is still in effect on him. What I have been trying to go back and forth about is that if he can target himself in order to end the spell. My fellow DMs in this group, do you agree that he should be able to do that?
Okay, say it again.
I would
So-
allow it with like maybe roll a D100, and if it's like above a certain number, allow him to try, and if it's below, be like, no, it doesn't,
Right.
you know, something like that.
Because
That's how I would do it anyway.
Okay. So I will say that because only this will be the second round, so 12 seconds. So I will say that 2 out of 10. So I'll say that there's a 20% chance that he could. So if he rolls 20 or below, he'll be able to cast it. Does that
Okay.
sound fair to everyone?
I think it's fair, yeah.
Okay. I will say that the difficulty is going to get lower for each round that passes. 67, no. He stays on that plane for now. Freebird.
Okay, I'm gonna bring my my dead body and carry it over here and put it on that square or the circle where he was.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lay him out like like that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you. I was like,
But on fire. But I'm
what's
gonna lay him on
happening?
fire.
Okay. Just a burning
And I'm
bonfire.
now within 5 feet of Ash.
Yep,
So,
you are.
Listen to orders.
All right. Nizella?
I am. Oh, sorry, Toby. Smacked you in the face.
Get out of here, Toby.
I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna like move, and I'm gonna like look at the treasure, and then look at Ash, and then look at the treasure, and then look at Ash, and I'm gonna like kneel down, and then like reach out for Ash's hand, and still keep reaching out for stuff.
Okay, so you're gonna have to get here if you want to
That's fine.
roll
Five
a roll
You
a
know what?
dexterity.
I'll take my staff, and I'll just like whatever I can get. I'll just like
Roll a dexterity check to see what you can get.
swear.
Let's see what's over there. There's a weapon.
Oh, that's really good.
This thing wanted to go home,
A dex
right?
save or a dex check? Actually, it's the same.
Yeah.
20. Or 20.
20. You get. Where is it? You get a really nice frock coat.
Ooh.
Very, very reminiscent of like a couple hundred years ago. Not as ancient as the things that Thud found, but like something that was very like finely made. Still in pretty good condition. Maybe a couple things that you need to like reupholster, but not bad.
Okay.
And then you kick over 2 rubies.
Okay.
Two small rubies, I should say. That worth are like maybe 50 gold each.
Okay. I'm here. Pineapple.
Passion Stern gonna get to the other side of Ash so that Thud can get there.
Thudwick, get over here.
Thud, it's your turn.
Thudwick. Ooh.
So, does it seem like it's worth looking around here again real quick before I run back to Ash?
There's a lot of stuff still here. Up to you what kind of what you're thinking in terms of if it's
How
worth
about
it.
we just do this? I grab anything else that looks valuable that's within arm's reach,
Okay,
and then run to
dexterity
Ash.
check.
Oh no. Greg, you are a horrible friend. I just gave you advantage, Will.
Okay.
19.
19.
I remember that, Gregory. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. You find where are you on the map?
I was right here.
Yeah. So you grab couple of what looks like to be journals and a nice very puffy dress.
Puffy dress. We'll put that on you later, Thud.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Ash, do you cast it?
Are we all ready to go? Pineapple?
Pineapple.
I'm go.
Pineapple?
Dole Whip. Oh, I want a Dole Whip now.
Yep.
Freebird?
Pineapple.
Then yeah, then we're out.
All right. You all, in an instant, for the first time experiencing the sensation, your vision goes black as the chamber around you disappears. And in an instant, you're placed gently in the cabin of the lower deck of the Death Maiden.
We're all in the
You're all
room.
technically like here.
Wow, it puts us in our beds.
No, it puts you in my room.
No, yeah, it's where is
Right? It tucks us in all nice and
Tucks
neat.
us in.
It's such an Ash thing.
Puts
though.
our noise machines on.
you feel a warmth as you teleport to the ship, and then the warmth slowly fades as you land gently and realize you're on the ship.
Hold on.
Passion immediately looks around. He's like, "Great job. I will go to the deck."
We should probably get going.
And he bolts out of the room, and you as the door like slams open and then slowly begins to shut, and as it's shutting, you hear a lot of confusion, like, where the fuck did you come from, as the door shuts.
Oh yeah, because they're all like,
And just for fun, just still there. Ash, are you gonna keep concentrating on the spell?
Yes.
I hate to be this person, but I'm gonna be fair. You have advantage on it.
Okay.
Remember that, Greg.
Dropped that. Where the fuck did that go? What? There it is. 71. Nope.
Woo!
Nope. 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 Yes, that succeeds, but we'll see. So that was on.
That was like 9.
No, that was like 9.
That was 7.
So.
Or sorry, no, that was 8.
We don't know how to count.
So 80. If he gets 80 or below, Ash.
Oh god.
12 seconds before you expect the spell to end, it ends early.
Oh boy.
And I'll look at the people in my room and we'll say, I think it's back.
Well, we gotta get going. He's not gonna be
Well,
happy. We took a lot of his shit.
Well, yeah, but we can't just leave the people that we left there.
Should we go back?
After a couple
gonna
moments, you hear cannons begin to fire.
Yep, he's back.
Shit!
I'm gonna run upstairs.
I also run upstairs.
As you come out, you see some of the gunners like they fire one volley. It doesn't look like they're in a rush. It's not like they're looking at a target. It's very clearly they lit it, and they're just looking out of the portholes. And then they notice you guys and we're like, well, where the fuck did you come from? I thought you all. What?
The thud came from mountains.
So it taps that on the head.
You all came with passion.
Yep.
I guess.
We'll talk about this later. Why don't we like take care of that?
Yeah. We just fired the cannons to get them back to the ship. So.
Oh, good.
We're just
Go
waiting
ahead
on
and
them.
reload those really, really quickly.
I would reload those ASAP.
Reload! And they all begin reloading the cannons again.
Do we see a sign of him anywhere outside?
Make a perception check.
Because I'm rolling. And I still am not.
That's a natural 20.
13 for me.
13, you don't see anything. Natural 20, you don't see much, but after a couple of moments, you begin to see forms
wait.
in what?
He could cast dispel. He can cast dispel magic at will.
No, he had let's see. Before we continue, I will check. So he has 3 third level spell slots, 3 fourth level, 3 fifth level, and 1
fuck.
sixth level. He already used his 6th level, so that was a no. He used his 3 third level, 1, 2, 3 fourth level, 1, 2. So
He's
you
got
are
it.
correct. He had 9 attempts to do this, and he got it on the 8th.
Got it.
So he
Okay,
has like
cool.
1 spell left.
So he has 1
Got
5th
it.
level spell slot left.
I mean, obviously we don't know that, but
yeah, you don't know that. But for everyone's edification, to make sure I'm doing it as fair as possible. But yes, so after a few moments, you see forms in the water coming towards the ship, and it is clear after a couple moments that the crewmates are on their way.
Okay, awesome. Ash takes a second and she breathes. And she's gonna
I
look at
massage
Nozoa.
Ash's shoulders.
Nozoa, do you have any idea what that was?
Nothing
You're the
normal.
animal person. I don't even know if it was an animal or a creature. I don't even know.
I don't think I can turn into it, so no.
Are you trying? Are you like trying to turn into it?
I feel like Zoa's standing there thinking about it. Like,
gonna try
I wonder if I can turn into it. You know what? I'm gonna try.
make a wisdom check for me.
Look like it forever. Oh, that's really good. 26.
26. You watch as she wild shapes into a giant squid.
Like it's like her best.
I'm on the deck as a giant squid.
Yep.
I will go into the water.
Okay.
And honestly,
She's just-
I feel like at that point I'm just gonna kind of like guard the boat.
Okay.
Well,
while you're in
down
the
here.
while you're in the
down here.
water, you can see that the water is like starting to get a little rough.
Okay.
Swimming is not very easy, or at least as easy as it should be.
Got it. I'm just gonna kind of like knock on the boat as gently as I can, like, hurry it up.
Yeah. The crew takes 10 minutes to paddle back, but eventually they get on the deck, and you guys can be on your way if you'd like.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
I will swim kind of up to
Yeah, I
speed
think I'm
with it.
good
If I start to lag
that
behind, I will kind of latch on and come back up.
All right. Eventually, you guys get back on your way. The sails are down, and you begin to sail away from the island. I think that's a great place to take a break real quick. And when we come back, we can move on with the journey.
Holy moly.
Nice.
Alright, we will be back in, I think the timer is 10. I can't remember. But you guys will see it. You can all read. You'll be fine. Well said.
You've rolled 9 times, 5 of which have been bad, 3 have been. What?
We're back.
Oh, we're back. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Never mind.
We were talking about our C roll table.
Yes, totally should redeem that.
Guys should redeem. Oh, there. Oh, that's Jen.
I count.
No, I know
you
you did, but
count.
I thought
You
it
totally
was like
count.
some random
Totally count.
person. That
All right. So
I'm a random person. I take offense that I'm not a random
the
person.
most important person. Or
Oh,
we
yeah.
are gonna pick right up where we left off. You guys are now on the boat. It has
Oh,
just
no.
gone back out to sea.
I rolled that, and then we're gonna have to fight this thing in the ocean.
probably. Most
You
likely.
guys begin your voyage back out into the open waters. What do you want to do?
I want to climb up to the. Well, first of all, everyone's safe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So, with Ash Zone. So yeah, I want to be back up in the crow's nest, and I want to be keeping an eye on that beach for as long as possible to make sure that the thing is not coming after us.
All right. With the natural 20, I'll say that you can continue that for a little while.
I have a natural 20. Wait, what did I get natural 20 on? It's still in my
For
dice.
perception.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go over to Thud and just kind of, what you get.
I'll give her the ancient books and the
I
journals.
was hoping you were gonna give me those.
Okay.
Yeah, that can't read. Come
Yeah.
on.
All right. Do you want to look through them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Unless they have green ooze coming out of them or smoke of any kind.
No.
Absolutely.
There. Some of them are a little worse for wear, but there's nothing that tips you off. Thud, did you mark down how many you got? I think I said 2 of each, right?
2, yeah.
Yeah.
2 of each. Okay. Which one do you want to look through first?
Random.
Okay.
Well, there you are, cat.
Okay. You look through one of the ancient books. This one is. You begin to flip through it and roll a history check.
I have so much crap on my desk.
I haven't opened to this page in a while. Jesus.
14.
14. You're not quite sure what exact period it is, but it appears to be about the Age of Pride, which was around 2,000 years ago. It was a time where people were coming into magic and magic expertise, and full of battles, and it was named the Age of Pride because people became arrogant and very selfish and seeking power. And this particular book seems to detail some of the exploits concerning the Epigen and some of the localized kind of like fame seekers almost,
Okay.
particularly among humans, that were like, guys, look at me, I've got magic now, and have tried to amass popularity and influence. This book is not most. It's not about the most well-known and powerful threats
Kind of
to
the
the
big
realm.
ego
It's
people.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of-
very much like it's more about the origin of pride in this age. It's very much about the earliest people to try to um, claim power in
I feel like
this
Nozoa
age.
laughs a lot at this.
It's very much like it's very much like all these people that have failed to um, failed to become what uh, powerful mages became after. It's basically the entire book is like, here's this story of this guy that gained popularity for a couple months. Here's this guy that managed to reach office but then was overthrown. Here's this guy that managed to collect all this giant library of magical books but then accidentally set it all on fire.
15 minutes of fame. Viral videos
Yes.
of magic. Got it.
Yes, and then but the ending message of this book is these may have all been failures, but because of their attempts, the Age of Pride became what it is, and others took after them and then succeeded. These are all the failures that helped lead to all of the threats that came later. So that's one of the more ancient books.
And how many do I have?
There are 2 ancient and then 2 journals.
I'll let someone else.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna give one of the pairs of goggles to Freebird.
Okay.
What kind of goggles were they?
Goggles.
Goggles of night.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Because this is a D&D group that is severely lacking in dark vision.
This is true.
It's true. We really are.
They do not need attunement, so anybody can use them at any point.
Why does that matter, Will?
Probably because we're going somewhere that we're gonna need dark vision.
Because dark vision is important, and
I mean, to be
you-
fair, none
usually
of us could see in that cave.
with dark
Yep.
vision, you don't really have to worry about darkness.
You want to know why I couldn't see in that cave? Is because someone stole my fucking magic of light morning light.
Although I have
warning.
light, so that
There's a
helps.
reason I give you guys these items, but
I also want to check out this cloak.
the cloak. Okay. It is a very nicely made black cloak with silver lining. It looks beautiful. It does not have the wear and tear that other items had, so it's very clearly a sustainable item.
I'm gonna show it to Nozoa and ask her if she knows what.
So roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
While I'm talking to her, I'm gonna, be trying it on and seeing how I look.
Looks good on you. 22.
22. There are parts of this cloak that give evidence to it being enchanted. The silvery threads, because of your past, you can recognize as resembling something like spider silk.
I think this has something to do with maybe climbing or shooting webs. And I'll like show him the like silvery threads and like almost teaching him.
Yeah.
That's gonna go like this.
The cloak of Spider.
The cloak of Spider-Man, yeah.
So making that in my game.
You are welcome to attempt to attune to it to find out more.
Oh.
I think you should do it. Plus, if we ever need to like hide your arm or something, you have a cloak now.
That is true.
Yeah.
Cloak, loincloth, and nothing else.
What? I wear boots.
And shoes.
Shoes.
Very
Got
modest.
three most important pieces of art clothing.
See, I kind of picture Thud wearing boots, but with the soles torn out, just
Oh.
like
Yeah.
those, like fake boots,
Mm-hmm.
because he likes to feel the
I can see
ground.
that,
dude.
Yeah, like Toph from Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not try to attune to it?
All right, do you have 3 items already attuned?
I don't think so. I only have 2. I believe.
Okay, then you are free to attune to it.
Yeah, I
Um,
do.
You can add the cloak of Arachnida to your
Ooh.
Could
inventory.
I tell if that's like maybe my mom's old cloak?
This is not
I feel like my mom would have had that.
she may have. It's not a I'll say it's not an uncommon item in the Underdark, but this is not this is not like a special single person
Like fancy
item.
one. It was just one that
Yeah.
was like.
The magic enchantment does not seem to be of drow origin.
Oh,
Man.
nice.
Yep. Yeah.
It's a really
You
cool
can
cloak.
read all about that if you
I'm
want.
annoyed I let you have that.
If you can always swap
That's true,
attunement.
we can
It's not
swap.
like
Although I feel like
items
with
are.
Zoa's past now with her mom, I don't feel like she'd want anything.
Fair. All right. Anybody else have anything they would like to do?
Once we can't see the island anymore, and Ash is going to assume that we're safe. She'll come down and she'll check to see how everyone is, and she'll do some healing on herself if no one else needs any. Because that fire took her down to like half life.
Yep.
I mean, I could take some, but it's not like hurting either. Thud's looking like he's
what time of day is
3/4
it?
of the way healthy.
Yeah. What time of day is it? Does it look like it's gonna be time?
At this point, sailing away, I would say it's like mid to late afternoon.
Okay. Okay, and while she was up there watching, was it about an hour? Like a short rest?
Yeah, at this point,
Okay.
if Thud is attuning, then yes, it would have been.
Okay,
At
cool.
least a
Then
short rest.
then I will just roll hit dice.
Okay.
If no one else really needs any healing.
That does not need attunement.
What does?
The cloak.
Oh, it doesn't? Shit, I should have
Nope.
read that. Okay.
So
There you go,
I'm just
yeah, you
walking
don't
up
need
and down the walls, and
Okay, then I will
I need
say
to
that.
borrow it to somebody. We can switch it too, real quick, if we need to. So yeah,
No,
that's
so
actually
you
really
don't need
nice.
to attune. So you get by simply putting it on, you begin to feel the magical energy like seep into your body.
Okay, so what I can actually do, because my channel divinity will reset on a short rest, so I will use that 55 hit points for my preserve life.
Okay.
Heal myself, heal Thud, heal anyone that needs anything, and then I'll do my short rest so that it will recharge.
I'm like
All right, sounds good.
under 10 hit points.
Okay. Well, I don't need all 55, so.
I mean, I'll take some if anyone else does. Do you have to use them all at once?
No. But I might as well because it
Yeah.
charges on a short rest.
You don't have to use them all. It's you can use up to that much. But like you gotta just when she uses the action, she has to. It's all or nothing basically.
Got it. Okay.
Doesn't have to, but might as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 40 of it then, Thud, and then you can take the other 15. Sound good? Thudwick?
That works for me.
Okay. Alright, cool. And then we'll short rest.
I'll do.
At the end of the short rest, you guys are getting to dinner time. You guys are served your usual meals. Ash is always more than welcome to add to your meals.
Cool.
Yeah, night
Back to-
eventually falls. Anybody like to do?
Ash will make the tea. She'll let someone else do the cooking tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out one or both the journals if I have them.
Okay. These are a little bit more recent. The one you check out is a sailor's journal. Reading into it, you find that it is an officer. You're not sure, like, doesn't say like I am this, so it's officer, maybe first mate, maybe quartermaster, maybe bosun, something like that. And it is a few months worth of entries, detailing a
Island
couple.
entries? Any entries of like the islands we've been to?
In this one, no. The entries mostly talk about some of the shipment jobs that were done, and then the last couple entries detail a shipwreck that they were going to find. It is very much like it's about like 6 months worth of entries,
Okay.
and like every month is a different job. One is delivering a bunch of shipments down the coast. Another job is a bunch of shipments going back and forth from Parlinod Island to the mainland. They were like hired to do a bunch of shipments within a month, and that continues. It's just going from one
There's
job to the
nothing
next.
that's like, wait a minute.
No, there was nothing about like going to specific islands. The last couple entries were about one of our company's ships has been missing for a little while, probably shipwrecked. They're sending us to hopefully find and recover what happened.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Everyone good for the night?
I enjoy my peanut butter or peanut puree and grape relish
Oh.
sandwich.
Reduction
Very
on
much.
brioche.
What the fuck?
Yes.
All right.
It's good.
You know what we should name this? An Uncrustable.
But the crust is so delicious and good and crunchy and is grilled perfectly.
It's like Zoe just ignores her and does
all
not
right.
make eye contact.
All right. Night falls. Eventually, you all go to bed. I need everyone to turn off their cameras.
No!
Except for Freebird.
Oh, thank God! Thank God!
It's not Nazoa this time.
So scared. Do not
You
trust
will.
me, do you?
Oh, he has the amulet. Fuck.
Let's get this underway. Freebird, your dreams lately have been filled with whispers and vague visions of lives that you have never experienced before. The souls have reached out to you, sharing their agony and memories that you can't quite remember the morning after. Yet, as you have felt your mind become more crowded in recent days, so have your dreams become more vivid. This particular night, you begin the darkness of sleep with the whispers of the souls that you carry with you. Not much stands out to you from other nights, as messages of "help me" and "release us" pierce your mind. However, most nights your entire sleep is plagued by them, but this night, something quiets those whispers. The voice of Bloodheart breaks through the noise, pulling your focus and pushing the voices away. You're not quite sure if this is simply the memory of what he has said to you, or if he is talking to you now, but you hear his voice ring out, "Now that we are friends." Visions begin to form out of the darkness. You see dozens of people flash by you. At first, you see mostly tieflings, with outfits that remind you of ages long ago. As you see more people walk by, you begin to see humans, a couple orcs, and one or two creatures of fiendish nature. And the outfits get slightly more modern as each creature passes you, with some fashion differences being much larger than others. The final figure you see is the one you all vanquished a week before, the Rakshasa. These visions fade, and in the silence your mind focuses on a sensation that you have now experienced twice before. Your psionic nature taps into the approaching visions of the silver expanse that slowly surrounds you. This vision still contains occasional floating rocks and nearly indiscernible wisps, but the brief image of something new barely peeks out of the expanse. Just behind a thin cloud in the distance, you see the amorphous shape of a creature that reminds you of Krenix. But just as quickly as it pokes its large head out of the cloud, it disappears into nothingness. Bloodheart's voice rings out once more. "What do you desire?" As his voice fades, the image of a portal, much like the one you saw when you first experienced this vision, appears in front of you. You feel your mind push you forward and then rush through the portal, as you feel your body almost pulled in 1,000 different directions, before you crash land in a strange location, with sand underneath your feet and jagged rocks surrounding you. The land around you is dark, windy, and foreboding. You look up to see a tall, humanoid-like creature standing in front of you. His skin shines like polished obsidian, and his eyes glitter with malevolent green light. He has yellowed fangs, pointed ears, and 6 slender fingers decorating each hand. He has 6 small black horns, half hidden amid his thick black hair. He is dressed in expensive and elegant finery, black leathers with silver adornments. Opposite of him stands a much taller, is the vision of a slim, red-skinned humanoid with long, curved horns and glowing red eyes. He has a perfectly trimmed beard and wears well-made red and black garments. One could say he was extremely beautiful in a frightening way. you see as these two creatures face off, glaring at each other before the darker skinned creature to your left snaps his look towards you. And you see the crack of lightning above you just as you wake up from this vision. Everyone can come back.
I think you broke Cat.
Well, that didn't sound ominous or scary at all.
You guys were listening?
Yeah.
I don't
Or-
listen during these.
I always
completely
listen.
space out.
I don't
completely
metagame. I know how to
space
not
out.
metagame.
I don't. So I
You
have to not.
guys all wake up the next day. You can all take your long rest. But yeah, you wake up the next day, and we have a sea travel roll if someone would like to make it.
Add your 11 temp HP too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ash always makes breakfast. She's kind of quiet today, though.
I mean, I'll do it. Why not?
Yep.
Start it over. Because I think I
Alright.
did it first
Well,
this
no-
time.
Well, wait. what?
Unless you want to do it, Jen. Since you...
It's actually 12 temp hit points now.
Yes,
is it
because
12?
you're the.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I.
Do we level up?
Yes, you do. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Those of you who can do it quickly can do it now.
Can I choose this time?
Oh, choose. Yes, you are more than happy to choose, though you are encouraged to choose Druid.
Okay.
You are all welcome to level up. For those of you who spell cast, you can choose your extra spell, because I think every level up for you who prepare them can get an extra one. Thud as a bard. Are you level 3 as a bard yet?
No, level 2 is a bard now.
To level 2. Okay. So I think you get another spell. Let's see. Bards have a learn spell list so that they learn every now and then.
Good
Yep,
spells,
you do.
guys.
You can learn another one.
Sweet.
So you're more than welcome to choose that now. Dave as the rogue. What do you get at level 13?
We're level 12.
I have an
12?
I win button. I just press the button, and I win.
Okay. Wait, you're level 12 now or level 13?
It's like this. I press the
Level
button.
12.
Oh Jesus.
Nice.
That broke me, Dave.
Level 12. I swear to God, you guys were already level 12.
I mean,
Alright,
we can totally make it 13.
No,
I'm fine
no.
with that.
Yeah, I'll jump up to 13 real quick. I'm cool with that.
God damn it. No, level 12.
No, because you're making all this for level 12 people already. So now all the things you made are for level 14 people. Or 13 people. So we need
Now
to be
you're
level
just
13.
setting us up for failure.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so Jen and Dave, you guys get some ability score improvements or feats if you'd like to choose a feat instead.
Yeah, I get
never
one
know
more.
what Victor
Sorry, go ahead.
is gonna do.
So druids can like completely change out their spells every long rest, right?
Every morning, yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just forget.
Mhm.
It's not cantrips.
Act like
Cantrips
it
today.
is.
No, cantrips are constant.
But-
Though every level you can choose to switch out a cantrip for something
That's
else.
what I thought. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I get Jack of all trades and Song of Rest now.
Yes, you do.
yeah, Song of Rest
Those are
sucks.
two very good things to have.
Ooh. I get 4th level
Alright.
spells now.
Ash
Yeah,
is
as a druid, that's good.
now maxed out on wisdom.
Nice. Always good. Alright. As you guys are choosing and preparing all that, who would like to make the sea travel roll? Do we
It's
only
up
have
to
one,
Ash.
or
I'll do it. It's fine. I bought it.
Yeah. So.
Okay. What do I need to roll? D100?
D100.
Okay,
I
let's
will
see.
consult the
Oh
table.
boy.
You sweet pea, and let's do. Yeah. That is a 17.
17. You. Oh, you didn't roll that already. Okay. Okay. You wake up that morning. Normal morning. You have your morning tea and with Ash. What would you guys like to do?
I'm just gonna spend the morning drinking my favorite tea and a cookie and drawing.
Okay.
Ash wants to go talk to Kraken and figure out where we're heading to next. Because these
All right.
islands keep getting worse and worse.
All right. You go. You knock on the captain's cabin door. Tells you to enter, and he is looking over his map on his desk. And he looks up to you and he says, "Oh well, welcome. Good morning. How may I help you?"
Where are we going? Because all of these islands are getting worse and worse.
I have noticed that as well. Not always easy being the first ones out here. Well, first ones to
Well,
look at everything.
How long do we go? So, I'm really confused. Do we know like the general outline of these islands, or we're just ping ponging around until we figure out where we're going? Because I'm getting kind of tired of the ping ponging.
It's a little bit of ping ponging.
Well, how long do we ping pong? Do we fall off the face of this earth until, or do we
No,
like?
I'll let you in a little secret.
Please do. I love secrets.
Sailors have been researching these waters for years now. We all have our conversations and figuring out maps and all that. But we keep it to ourselves. These maps were by us and for us. The reason we were hired was because we had the most complete map, and you were the only ones quite honestly willing to go out here.
And why are you so? Why are you so willing? What's in it for
I
you?
have faith in my crew, and
Well,
they're
have faith in
paying
the
us a
gods.
lot of money. The Order is adamant on finding what is out here.
What do you think they're so interested in out here?
The possibility of power. What else is there? These waters have been unexplored for millennia. Things have been left behind by the gods, various creatures.
What sort of god things do you know about? Stories, chests underwater.
I am not a religious man, but, and he points to the symbol that's above his door, which is of a blue phoenix. I keep that around for safety and guidance, if you will.
That is a 12 for a religion check.
The blue phoenix is not an uncommon symbol, but you know it's for a specific god, but not a god that is in a pantheon that you are familiar with. So you're not entirely sure what it represents.
But he said it's for safety and protection.
Yeah, he said that he was implying that he has the symbol above his door for safety and protect, like if a person has
Is it
any kind of like idol or something in their room
right? Right.
for something.
Is it the same color blue as my pendant? Kind of
Um,
like reminiscent of like Malachi's blue,
it is. Let
blue
me
infinity
look.
sign.
It is a little bit paler and a little bit more like violet in color.
Okay. Okay, so Ash isn't really gonna isn't really gonna go into depth about that. Um, okay, so you may not be religious, but it doesn't mean that like super duper powerful things that were made by previous gods haven't like aren't around. So what like what kind of cool stories about those have you heard out in these waters?
I mean, there are many gods of nature and the oceans. There are plenty of leviathans in mythology left behind by not so good gods. I would say that I've never seen any, but we did kill a kraken.
We did kill a kraken. What do you know in this general path that we're on now? What do you know about the area that we're heading towards next?
He goes over. He looks over to his map, and you guys have now passed through 3 question marks on the map. There's a 4th question mark that you're heading towards. That is the closest to the large multiple question mark drawing that is on the farthest west part of the map.
And about how long? About how far?
A couple days from now, not too much longer, but this is the most unheard of all the islands. The one that only one ship has seen before and made it back.
Ooh, tell me about that ship and those people and their stories.
It was captained by an old friend of mine.
Oh, even better, firsthand. So you trust these people, you trust these stories.
This question mark is only here because it's her that told me.
Her, even better. I love a strong female lead.
God damn it. um, she. If anybody else told me, I probably wouldn't have believed it. But the fact that she saw it and made it back made me put it on the map. But she also saw something beyond that island. She couldn't explain what it was other than a storm, but not natural. And so, for the
And that's where
safety of
all
her
the big
crew
question
and
marks are. Okay.
yes, that is what lies beyond.
Well, speaking of crew members, I don't know if you've taken a head count lately and seen the growing number of posters on your door, but our numbers are dwindling.
Yes, and if they dwindle too much lower, we may have to turn back. We need a specific number to man the ship safely, and it is not an easy trek back.
No, it's not. How are we looking on supplies?
Supplies were okay. We're on budget. We planned for at least 2 months, and we're almost at 1 month. So
So we really need to be like worrying about heading back soon. Anyway,
fairly soon. The voyage back will be a little shorter since we're spending time on islands and such. And the voyage back should be a straight shot. We don't plan on stopping at every island on the way back.
that's true. And normally I like to collect things off of the islands, but there haven't been a ton of things I've recognized as safe to eat. Um, Also, I don't know if you want to put down on that island that we just visited that it is a cult island. Honestly, nothing good has come from any of these islands. And if I had it my way, I would find a way to erase everyone's memory on the planet about this area ever existing.
Well, I've been writing notes on each one, and it's not entirely up to me to decide what to do with it. I'm
No, actually,
sure.
if I had the opportunity, I would make it so that everyone knows that they are uninhabitable wastelands. That it's not even an ocean. It's we'll call it Antarctica. I don't know what that means, but we'll just call it a vast wasteland of nothingness. That way no one would ever come down here.
uh, that could be an option if others didn't already sail the seas.
Well, I mean that's why it would be a wish, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be a wish. Not one that we could make.
Well, you never know. Magic is pervasive.
You are correct.
I hear it all the time. Anyways, is there anything that we can do for you in the meantime?
Just help around the ship. I'm sure everyone needs hands nowadays.
Everyone needs multiple hands. That's why Thud put more hands on his body. I still can't get my mind around that. Okay, thank you. Good day, Captain.
Have a good day. So you leave the cabin and off to the rest of your day. Anybody else have anything they'd like to do in the morning?
I'm just gonna read the rest of the book and the other journal.
I just want to make a quick correction. I did need to attune to the cape, but I was still attuned to my great axe, which I didn't realize. So as soon as I attuned to that, it opened up that option, so I am attuned to the cape.
Okay. Sounds good. Everyone doing their jobs on board. Anybody else have anything specific?
Yeah, I'm just walking up and down the masts, repairing any tears in the cells or anything. Because now I'm a spider.
Fair enough. Yeah, that is an easy thing for you to do now. They are very happy that they have someone that can do this quicker than them having to climb and risk harming themselves by falling. Just a couple guys now just sitting watching you, having some water as they just watch you go from like rope to rope and mast to mast. It's
I'm
easy
gonna go
enough for
see
you to
if
do.
any of the medic help, like organizing or cleaning.
There's definitely a couple things that need cleaning. You can roll me a roll me a medicine check. Why not?
16.
16. Okay. Yeah, you clean it well enough that you could trust that tool to be used on somebody. But it is a laborious and what's it called? Tedious assignment.
Yeah, I would just. I feel like he just wants to kind of help down there, get stuff tidy for
Yeah.
the inevitable moment that someone else
Yeah.
stupidly gets hurt.
Yeah, that's the thing is with ship travel and the ship constantly rocking, things get out of place and you have to I'm saying you as in like the general you have to like constantly put everything back in place and readjust anything that's like fallen over or like spilled out.
Yeah, maybe. Could I find any like leftover rope or stuff that we're not using? Because if so, I would kind of almost make, like RVs or like boats. They kind of like have the bungee to keep things from falling off of shelves and whatnot. Just to kind of like help. You know what? I'll use my rope.
Alright. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used my rope.
Yeah. Yeah, you can roll a intelligence check.
11.
Yeah, I mean, you get a fixer rope. It's some of the like more cabinet kind of things is making sure the rope is not just gonna lock the doors in place. But you can affix some rope and hope to secure things a little better.
I would just kind of like almost shadow him, just see what I can learn and write notes about like healing with a kit because I bought a kit before we left. So.
Okay. All right.
For me.
All right. Anybody else?
Did we make our C roll?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. The day turns into the afternoon, and the waters begin to get a little bit more rough. And eventually, Ash, as you're up in the crow's nest during one of your shifts, you see a bit of undisturbed of disturbed water ahead of you, and as the ship slowly moves towards that patch of water, you begin to see it almost rise up as if like a reverse vortex begins to rise up, and then you see a shape begin to come out, a strange creature that seems fish-like but more humanoid, very bulbous green skin with fins for ears, big lips, almost like a cross between a large frog and a fish. But its entire bottom half is this vortex of water. And as that creature rises up, the water on either side of the ship begins to become disturbed, and less like a vortex and more just like large forms begin to rise out as if the water was taking shape. The creature slowly drifts towards the front of the ship and lands on it. And looks out, addressing all of the crew on the deck, and says, "Why have you come into my domain?"
Can you repeat that?
Why have you come into my domain?
Are we on deck or are we below deck?
I love it.
Ash is on deck.
I'm on deck
currently.
as
I
well.
was on deck
Okay.
repairing cells and stuff, so I should be up there.
Okay. So Thud, you are over here.
Oh, I was downstairs with the medic.
Yes, you were.
That was gonna be so sad she didn't hear that.
No, Ash is right here.
Yeah, Ash is in the crow's nest.
You're like, oh, hello.
Is it as tall as the crow's nest? I'm still
It
Can
would...
I do like a pirate swing
No,
down?
not quite as tall. But
Okay.
it's like in between you and the deck.
Can I do like a pirate swing down with a rope from the cells down towards this guy?
Roll an acrobatics check.
Well,
You
when
got
he
it.
I wanna
says
see
that,
this.
Ash is going to yell down, I'm so sorry,
It's an 18.
Sir?
You're fine. You do that. He looks up at you, Ash, and goes, "Do you speak for this crew?"
I am not audacious enough to do that. The good captain is doing captainy things in his quarters, but I do offer our sincere condolences and for trespassing in your and she tries to domain.
I appreciate the apology. May I ask to speak to your captain?
Of course. Captain Freebird, the freest of birds, please make your way to the deck.
Paging?
So yeah,
Um,
did my rope swing?
Yeah,
pass?
you land
Oh,
you
cool.
land on the deck.
Yeah, I'm
Well
gonna land
enough.
like right here. Just at the bottom of where Ash is, up in the crow's nest.
Freebird, easy enough. You can hear Ash calling you to the deck.
Okay, I go upstairs. Put my hat on too.
All right. You come up to the deck, and you can see the ship being flanked by two large water forms, and then this strange fish-like being on the which the forecastle, which I recently learned is actually called the forecastle. God, I love being in a pirate-based show. The forecastle. And yeah, so you see this bulbous, large fish-like creature who sees you and your big hat and says, "Ah, you must be the captain."
You must be the bulbous big fish person. And I bow.
What might be your name?
Freebird. Captain Freebird.
Captain Freebird. Welcome to my domain. I assume you are here to meet me.
Of course. Who hasn't heard of you?
Ah, my name precedes me. Well, then I assume you all are happy to join me.
Join you where?
In my domain. You say you've heard of me, so you know how I do business.
But do you know how we do business?
Well, no, I have never met you. Please enlighten me.
I'm a little disappointed you haven't heard of us.
Well, not many reach my ears in my domain. So please enlighten me. Who
Well,
are you?
first, you must partake in a meal with our cook, Cook Kraken. He cooks magnificently.
I'll go get him. And Ash is going to go down. Oh fuck. How is she gonna play this off? She's gonna head down and she's gonna figure it out on the way.
Okay. You go into Kraken's cabin?
Thug's just standing here with his arms folded, looking tough.
Okay. Ash,
I'm
as you
downstairs
pass-
organizing still.
Yeah. As you pass Passion, he leans over to you and goes, "What's the plan here?"
I don't know. Come with me.
Okay. And he will follow you into the captain's cabin. You knock, and you hear it says,
I'm not gonna knock
Yes.
to walk in because I don't want to
Oh.
give the illusion that this is anything other than.
Okay. You open the door, and Captain immediately shoots his eyes up and says, "What are you doing?"
She's gonna slam the door behind her and immediately reaches into her pouch and starts pulling out cookies and a tea kettle and starts handing it to him while Ashton starts explaining like everything that's happening.
Okay. Passion goes, well, we have found yet another strange creature on our deck. This one, surprisingly, hasn't attacked already.
He's being very, very
Seems-
courteous, but we're protecting you.
Seems intelligent. Not sure what he wants yet. Why did we say that we knew him? But I don't know what this thing is.
I don't know what it is either, but it says that we're in its domain, and it has 2 water spiral spigots next to it, and we are at a very minimal crew, and I'm just trying to avoid as much damage to the ship. I mean, it's on the ship. Also, I promise we're not trying to start a straight up coup and take over your ship. I promise. But like, just go with it. You are Chef Kraken, and these cookies will work, and we'll bring anyone to your side and pour the tea gently. And she's gonna start pouring. Like, I don't know if he knows how to pour tea properly, but like, imagine like the scene in Mulan where he's like pour the tea.
Okay. Captain,
Quick.
make a persuasion check with
Oh, okay.
advantage. With advantage, since Passion is going along with your plan.
That is a 16? 16 plus 1, so 17.
17.
Oh, with
Okay.
advantage.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, 17 plus 1, so 18.
Okay. Yeah, Captain is immediately confused and looking at Passion and then back at you and says, "Okay." And he goes to like try to pick up the all the stuff with his like big meaty hands.
In anything that looks like super captainy, like a super cloak or belt or hat, like just take
Yeah,
it off.
he's got the big hat. He's got the big
Knocking
belt.
it off, straight up.
You basically
and
you
just
basically
and just for
derogue
good
him
measure,
completely.
yeah, and just for good measure, she's gonna sit on his turtle shell, and I'm so sorry. Don't take this personally. She's gonna like hiya him. So
Is
like
this how
because
we
like he's like
accidentally
lower,
mutiny the ship?
maybe.
Accidentally.
Yeah, totally accidentally.
Ah!
This
Um,
this is all in character. Mush,
we are going
mush,
to
says
have a
Kraken.
talk after this.
Yes,
And
yes,
he
that's fine. But
puts on the
mush.
biggest fake smile. It's very uncomfortable, but he exits out of the cabin and onto the deck, carrying all of this stuff. Um, um, Freebird, as Ash is doing this, the creature's arms cross, looking at you, and says, "Well, any
Hurry up,
more
chef.
to I find this curious. I've never heard of eating in order to do business."
Oh, it is
Thud
100%
always eat.
normal. And
Kraken walks up near Freebird. The creature slowly begins to drift down the stairs. This guy steps back out of the way until the creature is there.
So by accepting these marvelous cookies, we hope to have a peaceful meeting. Do we have an accord?
I would love nothing but peace. Now, what do you call these? Cookies?
Cookies.
He gingerly picks one up. His hands are webbed and still dripping with water. So he like grabs one of the cookies and immediately becomes very soggy. It starts to crumble in his hands, and he goes to sniff it. Then his big fish-like mouth opens up and very much like a koi in a koi pond goes and snatches up the cookie.
Do I hear any of this going on?
No,
oh,
not
oh
in
wait,
the
wait, we are missing a very important. We are missing our secretary to take down notes of our accord. Let me go grab her.
Worst job you could
secretary.
have gave it to me,
My,
Zoa.
you are prepared.
We are a fairy of most noble and upstanding explorers and fact finders and historians and note takers and no threat of anyone and friends to all.
You will truly be some of my most useful servants. Please go get
Oh,
them.
I will be right back.
Thud wonders what you mean by servant.
You said you knew me. I
Thud said
assumed that
nothing
is
before
why
now.
you were here.
Where
Taking someone into servitude is an act of not peace, right?
It depends on how you do it.
Okay, because now you've entered into an unbreakable deal with Freebird. We did have an accord. You agreed to it.
And I intend to keep it peaceful. Yep. I knew that's where you're going. Um,
What?
the as you hear, well, not actually, Thud is the one to hear it. Thud, as you hear Freebird say this phrase, Bloodheart very faintly glows, just slowly brightens and then diminishes, and you can see the creature begin to just barely shift in posture, and that is when he says, "I intend to keep it that way." A little bit more friendly than his tone before.
Meanwhile, Ash is going down to Nozoa, looking for Nozoa frantically, and anyone else that she's finding along the way. She's gonna tell them to arm themselves as discreetly as possible and listen for pineapple and attack the giant frog thing.
All the below deck gunners and everyone start to get like daggers and swords out, kind of arming themselves and like waiting, like crouching down in the lower decks.
Nozoa! And I'll find
there's a
Nozoa.
really good idea I had. I think like making something that you could like put sticky stuff. I'm talking to the guy in the medical bay.
Oh, okay. I'll go find him. I'll go find them.
And like you put like some
Nozoa
slime.
and him are like looking at one of the cabinets and like drawing out a design on a sketch
Like
pad.
put it this way, it'll be like easier if someone loses a finger.
Yeah. Nozoa, dear.
Ash.
I am so excited to see you putting some creative use to this. Can I borrow you for a second or four? Cool. And Mr. Dr. Dude, who I spent a lot of time with, but I don't remember your name. I might suggest if you have anything that could, poison, maybe a giant frogfish. Maybe get that ready, and I'll be back for it. Nozoa, my dear, let's go have a chat. And I can tell you about this very interesting thing happening. No. No, but there's a very interesting thing happening upstairs, and I fill you in on everything. Captain Kraken is now Chef Kraken, and there's a giant fish thing. What are these things? Like, what are these water things? Just like water vortexes, you said?
Yeah, it's basically the water rose up and then like took shape.
Okay. From what I've seen
elemental
up there, yeah. Like, is it like sentient, like a elemental?
Yes, it's very clearly a creature like being.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm filling.
We own the ship now.
No. Well, I expressly told Kraken that we're not trying to take over the ship. That we were trying to protect his identity because this thing very specifically. Well, because this thing very specifically wants to deal with the captain, and I think that part of our job is technically keeping the captain and the ship safe. So it's just what I.
I'll be first mate. Let's go.
No, wait,
I
no.
start walking upstairs.
Okay, I mean, okay, no. You're the secretary, so I need your notebook, and I need you to tell all of our wonderful tales and start showing like your beautiful arts and all the things, not the fighting pictures. I told him that we are very peaceful fact finders. That we are, You said
it's not good to lie.
Well, I mean, this thing is, we don't know what this thing is, and the farther and farther that we keep going into all of this, like the worse things are getting. So we need to be very on guard with anybody new that we meet, especially giant freaking fish things, frogs.
Okay.
If you see it, do you think that you can turn into it?
I can try.
Okay, that's plan C.
And I'll like walk up, and when I see it, Zoa just really out loud goes, "Holy shit!"
He looks at you and says, "Holy shit, indeed, it is I."
Hello.
And you are the secretary, I assume?
Yes, I am the keeper of notes.
Very well, now we may begin.
Okay.
Captain Freybird, would you like to begin with an offering?
Yes. So Freebird is going to pull out his polyhedral dice that he had since day one, starting this
Yep.
campaign, and he is going to offer to play Houses and Humans with this being.
Smart.
Well, I
We're
do
gonna-
enjoy a game of Houses and Humans. I don't believe we have the time. Perhaps another day after we make our deal, as I'm sure you'll spend many a day at my side.
For
This is
our
how
notes,
this is how we
sir,
make peace.
what exactly are we making a deal for? A little behind.
Well, first I would need to know all of your skill sets, but then we can make a deal in terms of your roles at my estate.
Are we going on a trip? Like a vacation?
It's more like a new life for you all.
Thought already have life.
Wanted to walk away.
Well, you are in my domain now, so it is time you find a new
How
life.
big is your domain?
The ship Thud domain, not fish domain.
If you'd like, we can take the ship as well with us. It's a little hard to get it under the
Thud no
water,
like.
but it can be done.
Thud breathe water.
Oh, that is good. I was going to give you an air bubble, but that works for me too.
So we're traveling
But
underwater to do what exactly? Help you defeat something?
Nope, just to be my servants.
Thud nobody's servant?
I would hope that you would change that.
I'm gonna walk over to
You
Thud and
pay
just like
Thud?
grab his hand and be like, Thud, love you. Shut up.
Okay. Thud speak again in a minute.
Okay. Well, Captain Freebird, are you ready to make a deal?
You already made a deal.
Yes, but now we need a deal for our business.
We offered to run a game for you. I mean, that doesn't come cheap.
He usually
Go look
charges me
online.
when we
Go look-
play.
Right, go look online. It's $50 an hour.
Got it. I will be happy to pay for 50 gold an hour.
$50, not 50 gold.
I don't
Zoa
know
writes that
what
down.
these dollars you speak of. But I will be happy to pay it once you come with me.
Okay, so we're gonna play this game then first, right?
Are you asking the DM or are you asking the creature?
I'm asking him. You're gonna play this game. This is how we have peace. We play games first. You can't really know someone until you play a game with them.
I grow impatient. I have much to attend to.
Okay, since he's impatient, I'm going to sing a song. 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. I'm gonna sing it for a minute.
And I'm gonna play backup loot for him.
Yes.
and I'll just start. With my book and my quill.
And when I'm done after the minute, I want him to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. He tolerates it for at least a minute, so I will roll for him. He rolls a. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Yes, okay. He rolls a 9.
Okay, so I am going to cast Kias on him.
Oh,
So for
Jesus.
For 30 days, I want him to turn around, and I want him to walk or swim or whatever the hell he does for 30 days straight. Out of his domain. And just keep on going for 30 days straight. And don't stop. No sleeping, no eating, nothing. Just 30 days straight. Because he's going to walk for 500 miles. 30 days.
That is fantastic. I love it.
We have broken will, not once, but twice tonight.
That's how you do it. That's a proper D&D session.
It's mine and Daniel's turn now. Let's see if we can do it. That's it.
I gave
He's
you
gone.
the item for a reason. I gave you the item for a reason. I gave you the item for a reason. He
going to explore his domain.
He immediately, no more words, turns 180 and begins to float out into the water. And like Godzilla at the end of every goddamn movie, slowly sinks below the surface. And the other two creatures
Oh my god.
also fade.
I immediately hug Freebird. Captain Freebird!
And even if he comes back, he can't harm us.
Zoa does say that out loud, by the way.
You
In
think
your
we
head,
have treasure?
In your head, Freebird, you hear from Bloodheart. My, that was exciting, wasn't it? You're really getting a knack for this.
I've been planning it for years.
Oh, you really are a clever one. Alright.
I can't believe that worked.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
This is what happens when you can fucking outsmart the DM.
You should know this by now that Dave will always outsmart all of us.
I know! Oh,
Always.
man. Alright. The day continues with whatever duties you'd like to attend to.
I start following around Freebird and writing down everything he says.
I go and I get some ale for Captain Kraken because I feel bad.
He's back in his cabin and he got all of his gear back on his body, accepts it, downs the ale, and then he says, "That was clever. Thank you."
Did he have to take damage for that? To thank you?
Oh, he must have at least taken one.
He was rolling a Constitution saving throw.
That's a bomb. He falls prone.
Freebird.
Yeah, I'm so very sorry about the mushing, Captain. My intent was to protect you.
It is
So,
quite.
since I'm taking
all
notes,
right.
I do have another question. Does this mean we own the boat now?
Get out.
Okay.
Alright, Captain.
Freebird, as you leave the cabin, a strange sensation comes over you. You just have this urge to go down to the lower deck and just drink yourself, like, to blacking out.
Thud'll drink to that. He still has a mini keg of rum.
Thud, you follow Freebird down as he goes to the lower deck, and you two are going shot for shot, ale, rum, whatever else is down there for the crew. You guys begin to get weird side glances because of how much you're drinking, and I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
$22.
22, wow.
$21.
21. You guys go shot for shot, like about an hour of drinking. But eventually, after about maybe 12 drinks worth of alcohol, Thud, you're the first to pass out, and Freebird not long after.
And what time of day is this?
At this point, after that, it would have been like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Are they okay?
I mean, if we haven't seen them in like a few hours, which I assume would be like
Bird
a
needed
couple
drink.
hours.
Yeah, after drinking and then passing out, you wouldn't see them for a couple hours.
Right, but so like would a couple hours be like the normal amount of time that like when we're all doing our stuff?
Yeah,
we would
you
go
not
with?
seeing them for a couple hours would be weird.
Yeah. Nazoa, have you seen the boys?
I don't know. I was taking notes and they were saying really stupid jokes, and I got bored and came back up here.
That is understandable.
I think they're drinking.
They're doing what now?
Like a lot, though.
And Ash is gonna go check on them.
You eventually get down to the hold, the bottom floor of the ship, and you see them both passed out on the floor with alcohol around them.
Somehow Thud miraculously has his pillow, though. Freebird gave him.
Nozoa put the pillow in his hand before she left.
Do you actually have your pillow, or are you
Yes.
just using Freebird's butt?
No, he's spooning with Freebird. He's laying on his pillow.
Can I try to wake him up?
You can certainly try.
I mean, they're just laying in the middle of the floor in the hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to wake them up.
Yep. As you try to wake both of them up, they both don't come to consciousness, but like manage to get out some noises. They're not words, but they're just noises. That at first you think they're responding to you waking them up, but they're just incoherent and not at all directed at anything.
Can Freebird say one word?
What word is it?
He does like Mr. Miyagi. Banzai! And then passes out again.
That's when Nozoa left.
Yep.
Definitely.
How much? Can I tell how much alcohol they drank?
They reek of alcohol, so it was definitely a lot. Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Well, I just rolled a 15. I was intending to make it a medicine check, if I need to be worried that they're going to like have alcohol poisoning. But
If you'd like to, you can do medicine for that. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So I got a 15 plus 9, so 24.
With the reek of alcohol and they're like slightly pale, so they definitely don't feel well after that. Thud seems to be a little bit more more put together. Like he's more red than pale, so he's definitely got like alcohol blush going.
Mhm.
But Freebird is not well. The smell of alcohol on them both tells you that they probably had the same amount of drinks. But Thud
Freebird is
being
like a third of the size.
7 foot and large versus Freebird being his size is definitely not good for Freebird.
Okay, then am I able to pick Freebird up? I want to take him to the medical. Okay, yeah, then I'll pick Freebird up and take him to the medical bay.
Strength check, because Thud is holding Freebird right now.
But you're asleep.
And-
I mean,
I'll come down. If I don't see them, I'll come down to help.
If I fail this,
But I have to roll at a disadvantage because I'm drunk and passed out.
18 plus. Ash does not have strength. 1, so 19.
It's not bad.
But
You got me. I only got 16. So
Ha!
at
You
disadvantage, I
managed
rolled
to
a 12.
wrench Freebird free of Thud's arms.
I find something. I find a crate or like a loaf of bread. I pull out one of my loaves of everlasting bread or whatever, and I like pick Freebird up and put the loaf in Thud's arms.
Indiana Jones style.
It. Yeah, exactly.
Thud grabs it and cuddles it even closer to him. But yeah, you bring Freebird up to the medical bay. You walk in as Grebber's there, working on some papers, and he says, "Oh, well, what's wrong with him?"
He and our other friend, I'm not entirely sure.
He like
What?
smells the air and he goes,
But I just found them in probably the remaining bits of alcohol on the ship, and he does not look well at all, and Thud is too big for me to get.
Of course, lay him down. I got some stuff for that. He goes over to the cabinet and begins pulling out a couple of jars of stuff.
It's all nicely organized now.
All nicely organized.
And I'll go get Nizoa and Passion to help get Thud. Does it look like that he's... I won't take Thud to the medical bay. I'll take him, probably try to stick him in bed.
Okay. Take him to bed. Grebber puts a towel underneath Freebird's head, mouth, beak, and then he crushes some kind of herb into a salve, and then places it in Freebird's beak and massages so that Freebird takes it. But he says, hopefully that'll help in the morning, but just gotta wait for it to run its course.
And this is very, very different than what, than anything that she's ever seen them do.
Yeah, this is maybe Thud has drinking a lot before. You've drinking with him before, but this is very out of character for Freebird. Freebird knows when to stop.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, Thud's real easy to goad into a drinking contest, so
yes.
That's just, you've seen that once or
Peer
twice.
pressure? What's that?
Sure, I'll have another drink.
Sure.
Okay. So... So if you recall, Will,
yes.
I had this doctor dude prepare a ointment from mushroom and saffron and fat and everything.
Correct.
I want to use that to cast and I don't know if this is going to work the way that I the way that I am intending it to, or trying to. I want to use it to cast True Seeing to see what's going on with him.
Yes, okay.
Nice. Smart.
That is a strange. Let me look at that. You are more than welcome to use it. However, I'm not sure it's going to help you in the way you want it to.
I mean, I don't even know what I'm expecting from it.
Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to just cast it and try it
Yeah, no,
out.
I am, because I want to see what it does.
Yeah.
But like,
I have an
All
idea
right.
if that doesn't work.
So, you apply the ointment kind of like along your forehead, and you begin to feel like a
I'm
cooling
gonna dab
sensation.
it under my eyes like an eye cream.
Yeah, you feel the cooling sensation enter your skin, and then slowly you begin to see like small specks of light beginning to float throughout the air. I need to look up true sight as
I just had to look it up.
well. Normal and magical darkness. Okay, so that's fine. Invisible creatures and objects. Okay. Illusions. Shape changer. Okay. Um, begin to see the little motes of light in the air, and then you begin to see almost like the image of a mist around you, parallel to the everything in your actual visual around you. But you notice as if the world you're looking at is almost in 3D. Like if you're watching a 3D movie without the glasses, there's like a second image on top of it that is a little bit more misty and not all there. And as this mist begins to appear, you see the images of people around you. Not a lot, but a couple. They're almost floating in the air, expressionless, not noticing or looking at anything particular, just floating there. And as you feel the ship move, these people are slowly drifting backwards and then passing through the walls around you. But nothing at the moment stands out to you.
They're people. They're ghost people. Ghost people? What are?
You now that you have cast a spell pertaining to this, the ethereal plane is something that you have heard of. It is a parallel plane to the material one that you are on. That is a strange mystical representation of the world. It is a transitive plane that connects the material plane to others. And it is typically inhabited by the spirits of humanoid creatures that have passed, as well as there are other alien creatures that just live in the ethereal plane, but it is inhabited by spirits that have passed on.
Mm-hmm. And I saw 3 of these creatures.
How long does true seeing last? How long? Oh, 1 hour. I will say that within the hour of this duration, you will probably see maybe close to a dozen.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple that are clumped together, but it's mostly spread out. Just every now and then one passes through.
Okay. And they're just there.
They're just there. It's as if you're looking through a window, like a one-way window.
Right. But none of them are like doing anything to like mess with Freebird? Or like interact with him or try to interact with him in any kind of way?
No, they're all just floating there and they pass through. There's nothing around Freebird.
Is the amulet out or is the amulet under Freebird's cloak?
Freebird, do you wear the amulet out or underneath?
Underneath the cloak.
Underneath.
Okay, well he's drunk, so I'm gonna kind of pull his thing up and see if that thing is doing anything.
Whoa! This just
Whoa! Consent out the window. I'm just gonna kind of peek in his shirt and see. If
That's
it's
when
doing
Zoe
anything.
walks in. Oh! I'm sorry. I didn't realize you guys were that close.
What? I'm just looking at his big juicy breast. What?
What? Whoa!
It's going downhill quick. So he's alive?
Man.
Yeah, he's alive, and there's a bunch of, and like as like someone's like walking through Nizoa, like Ash is a little tripped out, but the amulet isn't doing anything weird with all of this going on.
No, I'm just trying to see what. I will say that with true seeing, you get a strange perspective on the amulet. It's the amulet definitely has a different glow to it with true seeing, I think, in my opinion. It's not quite like the amulet's under an illusion, but there's an aura to the amulet that, like, you are wearing a couple magical items. This amulet has a strange and unique aura to it.
Okay, can I insight that aura? Because I know like my holy items, I know Nizoa's.
Sure.
Larva.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
14. 9. 23.
Okay. Yeah. So I'd say that the vibe you get is that on the surface, this just looks like an item. It looks like a magical item, a magical amulet that glows. You couldn't discern this item from your chest plate. It's just a solid metal item with some adornments. With true seeing, there's an aura around the amulet, and as you're just looking at it and thinking, this is an aura that represents its sentience. This item has not quite a soul to it, but there is a presence in it that's not just magic. It's
Okay.
not. There is a mind of its own in this item.
Okay.
So since Nozoa has talked to what essentially is in that, correct? First
You
found
have
it?
spoken to it, yes.
Yeah. Would I know that this is what's doing this? Based on how
Doing what?
like, did it almost charm Freebird? Does it feel like it's making him do things he normally wouldn't do?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was kind of trying to figure out, but it doesn't seem to be that way. And and if Nozoa came in and was like, "Oh, what are you doing looking at his boobs?" I was just looking at his like jewelry, like on his chest, whatever.
But whatever you say, I'm not
yeah.
judging.
Then
He's a cute
yeah,
bird.
You
I'll
said
share.
big juicy breasts.
I was looking.
heard
I
it.
was-
I
Everybody
was
heard it.
looking.
He-
I was looking at
he's
your
got
jewel
the
encrusted juicy
curves. I
breast.
get it.
Yes.
I know you like birds. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He
like
does
everyone.
work out, you know.
I
Okay,
work out.
I don't know. I don't know what.
You're
possibly
really
could
red
get
right now.
Freebird and well, I mean, it's getting hot in here, okay?
I
and,
bet.
And
Or is it just Freebird?
well, it might have something to do with all these like ghosty
Can I roll an
things that
insight
are,
on
like,
Ash, see if she has a
everywhere.
crush on Freebird?
Yeah, sure.
You are more than welcome to.
I got a nat
Because
one.
that really
Nope.
burns a lot of calories.
I'm
I mean,
not
that one's
supposed to
great.
know. My dice
No,
gods are like,
you're-
no.
You are so sure that she does. There's no denying that she has a crush on him.
Well, I think we should
Yeah.
just let him, like, sleep it off. He'll be fine.
But it's so weird. It's so weird that this would happen. Did you guys get that in bed?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's in bed.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Meanwhile, Thud's,
Alright.
like, half on the bed, half off the bed.
Yep.
Drooling, pillow.
Are any of these so you know how you're supposed to eat bread to like soak up alcohol, or any of these like everlasting loaves of bread like a good alcohol? Like they're like basically
there.
like
I
a
mean,
good
there are
loaf of
bigger
bread.
sizes of them.
Okay.
There are probably actually a couple of loaves that are a little bit more substantial than others.
Then I'm gonna take out like a really thick, hearty like sourdough, and like looking
Okay.
at Nozoa, this is going to look weird, but I promise it's
I
nothing.
don't think it can
And
beat
she's
what
gonna
I've
start
already seen.
patting. She's gonna start patting Freebird, looking for his
Oh.
spoon that she knows he has, and like going in his
Yep,
pocket.
it got weirder.
She's gonna so wherever he keeps it, she's gonna
This is getting so
hopefully
awkward.
find it and put the bread on top of the spoon and just hope he hope he wakes up and eats and feels better.
Okay.
Would I know that lesser restoration like gets rid of that kind of effect?
If he's poisoned.
Well, it's one disease or one condition affecting it. What does greater restoration do?
I don't have that one though.
One of these definitely does. I've seen it done that way, and I also think it should be done that way. Let me see.
And like we've tried waking him up, like he will not wake up.
I will
He
say
will
that
not wake
lesser restoration could.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, Ash, listen, just get some air. Need some air. Have a cookie, a glass of tea, a cup of tea. I'll take care of him. I promise. And I like wink at her.
I mean, okay. And then she looks back and touches him one last time and casts lesser restoration and leaves.
Okay. As she leaves, the Zoe, you watch as Freebird, with a bit of bread still sticking out of his beak, begins to slowly come back to consciousness. The
That
color
was like an
beginning.
hour.
Yep. The color beginning to come back to his face. he wakes up. Freebird, you feel like shit right now. You're awake and you're conscious, but like your stomach is just ripped to shreds, and your head is pounding.
So kind of like when I woke up on the floor of Cluck You in South Orange, right? Got it.
Oh man! Oh jeez!
Yes, I did.
Ugh.
That bridge all over again.
It's a Jersey thing.
Yeah,
I know what that
Jesus.
is.
I have no idea what Yank speech you just spoke.
Exactly what he just spoke.
Yanks.
Yank's speech.
I love that.
We all need shirts that say that.
Yank speech.
Speech.
All right. Yeah. So Freebird, you're awake. You feel like shit. This bed feels so nice, and you have no idea if you can even move from this position.
Well, I have sourdough bread and I have my spoon, so I'm just gonna eat and
You're just
relax.
gonna, yep, yeah. Slowly, you take one bite every like couple minutes or so, and it slowly helps get you back. But you're here for the night. But yeah. Anybody else want to do anything before the night's out?
I think we've done a lot.
Yeah, a lot has happened.
No.
All right.
I'm actually,
you
you know
can all
what?
take-
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep at the edge of Freebird's bed.
Okay. All right. You can all take a long rest if anything needs to be regained. But the night passes, and the next day comes. Do we have a roll? We do not. All right. All right. Then, does anybody have anything they want to do?
Not really.
All right. All right. Then another day passes on the sea. The next day comes. Day 78 of this journey.
How many days have we been in the water though?
How is it only day 78?
At this point,
Right?
you've now been on the ocean. I think now for
It was like 14 a few episodes.
this is now the 21st.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, another day passes, and it is at this point where you get one more call of land ho. As you all come, as on the deck, you see smaller than the previous island, almost like a plateau. It's not flat, but it rises up out of the water, and then there's a flattening on the top. It's a strange, like, kind of dome, like amorphous dome shape, but like the top half of the dome is cut off. But yeah, you get closer and closer to the island, and that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight.
holy moly.
Nice.
So, on day 79 of this journey and the 22nd day of the voyage, you guys are going to reach your 4th island.
We do.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hey, from what Ash seen though, with the big coastline and bunches of question marks, there might be a whole nother continent out here. Just saying.
Oh, did I read, do I know what happened in the last 2 books? The book and the journal?
If you wanted to,
Yeah, I did that the night before.
The second journal is, what was it? The
You
second
don't have it,
journal
it's fine.
is no. The second journal is like it's much shorter. It's definitely a newer, less filled out journal. It is one of an explorer where they talk of the possibility of other societies in or beyond the sea. There's not that many entries. It is a lot of just like theories. There's not a lot of like actual like,
Like
oh my
just
god, I found
brainstorming
this.
journal.
It's a lot. It's very, very much a brainstorming journal of like, oh my god, are there people that live in the sea? There are creatures, so are there people? Or another journal's like, are there societies that live out on top of the water somewhere? Like it's very much
Got
like
it.
a
Okay.
I've heard this thing, so does that mean that this exists? The other book is about the not the history of magic, but it's the development over the years and the etymology of how people thought of magic. Kind of going from like it's the power of the gods to I can learn this thing from a book. It's very much like how the understanding of magic has changed over the years.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. That'll end tonight. When we come back, we're going to go on the fourth island, the fourth question mark on the map,
Heck
and then
yeah.
after that, we'll see what happens.
Super cool.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to my players, and have a great night.
Bye, everybody.
Night.